Welcome to the Philly Fest lineup interviews. I'm your host, Jay Whistle, and today I'm sitting next to a young artist, up and coming. I was talking to him earlier. I was telling him that he has that raw sound of the city, and I feel like he could go a long way, man. I'm here with Babyrob. How you doing today, man? No problem, bro. So we was talking earlier about you being a Philly native. Do you feel like you draw like inspiration creatively from the city, or how does your creative process work?
It really depends on the type of mood I'm in. Right? Like when I'm in more of like a older mood with my music, because a lot of people say I sometimes make music that sounds older. I do draw inspiration from like the Meek Mills and like the Beanie Siegels of the world, and actually like younger core too. A lot of younger core I listen to, but like a lot of my inspiration comes from outside of the city influence. Like I say it all the time, like it's no Babyrob without like J. Cole, Chance the Rapper, a lot of Drake, a lot of like A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, those kind of guys from like the mid 2010s. That era of rap is really what like makes up my style. You know what I mean? Like the early to mid 2010s is like what I listen to the most and like get ideas from and like think, okay, I'll remix this or I can like spin this. You know, that's my favorite time period of rap. That I feel like those guys kind of make up what I'm becoming.
Okay, and it's crazy because like now we can consider that old music. You feel me? Like that's like kind of old school, right? Old, yeah, exactly. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Because you do give off that older, feel when it comes to the music. Like I said, you kind of like remind me of Pop Smoke, like your cadence, the way you carry your tone in the music. That's what it gives off. Yeah, I guess. So you said 2010s is where you draw your inspiration from. So yeah, how old are you?
I actually just turned 21 a week ago.
That's crazy. Yeah, bro, I thought you was like 30, bro. No, I'm playing. But no, you're So yeah, you say you draw inspiration from 2010s. The term "boo" thing, I feel like that's like an older term, and that's your latest single from your EP. You say you're dropping an EP, correct?
I'm dropping a mixtape in the coming weeks.
Okay,
I'm mixing that. No, I wouldn't say that. I made a lot of the songs on my own, but a good amount of the songs were in like other people's studios. Like shout out like Matty Brew and Mixed by Key. I made songs at other people's places, but like around half-ish of the mixtape I made on my own. So I got to finish a few more of those mixing, the mixes, and it should be out within like the next 2-ish weeks.
Okay. Do you have a title or anything?
It's called All Night Long.
Oh, but it was like
be like a compilation of like summer songs.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Like, what's the narrative? Like, what do you want your listeners to take away from this album?
What do I want them to take away? It's kind of like I kind of want it to be like a breath of fresh air. You know, like I'm coming from, like I'm 21 in an era of Philadelphia where all the 21-year-olds are kind of making like very similar songs, very like drill-oriented songs. Right. That's not me. I'm just like a regular dude, you know, go parties, do my thing, you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know, like, it's kind of like a storytelling type of thing, but like I tell stories about like my own personal life or how I live, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the songs get very personal to like things that are on my mind, but like I tell what's on my mind and the things that I go through in like a creative way. Then of course, you got other songs where I'm just kind of having fun and being me.
Right, yeah.
So like the album is really like a reflection of myself and who I am, right? But like it's really with like stories told in creative ways, and it's titled All Night Long because I wanted to give a vibe where it's like, okay, we could put this on, late summer night, play this all night long. You know what I mean? Like any song, like there's a bunch of different styles of songs on the mixtape. So it's like, right, if you like this type of music, you could play this song from there, and if you like that type of music,
something for everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a little something for everybody on there that they can like play till the summer's over. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, makes sense. Earlier you had said that, artists like J. Cole, Chance the Rapper, that's the 2010s, that's where you drew your inspiration from. Do you remember like that first song? Everybody got that first song that they created. Do you remember like where you were, like what even made you start to create music?
My first song I ever made, I was in 8th grade, just kind of like just messing around. But like when I actually started to take it serious, I was kind of in like, how would I describe it? I want to say like I was kind of like lost in terms of like I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Like I always wanted to just play ball. Like I'm a hooper, so it's like once ball wasn't really an option no more, I'm in college, kind of undecided, not knowing what I wanted to do. Then I went into film and media arts because I've always been like creative, like I like to write. And when I was around 19, I seen because I've been rapping for about like a year and some change.
Okay.
Like this past month made a year, so about like 13-ish months I've been rapping.
Yeah.
So I had seen a post that said Party Next Door released his first album when he was 19. So I'm like, I'm 19, so like maybe I could try this. So I wrote a few songs and then like rapped them for my friends in my room, and they're like, bro, you gotta go to the studio, right? And there's like my biggest motivator is like my mom. She's going through like health problems, and
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. She always was like wanting to tell me like, yeah, like you could do something special. Like they were always telling me how creative I was, how I could really like be something more. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna like give this, like if I give this a shot, I'm gonna give this a real shot. Like I'm gonna give it like all I got. Cause a lot of people nowadays, like when it comes to stuff like rapping or something like that, especially when you starting at an age like 20-ish, right? It's like people like feel embarrassed to go all the way. Like you know what I mean? Like not like be like too bougie to post it on a regular page or whatever the case may be. It's like I wanted to like make sure like if I really gave this a chance, like I'm gonna give this a real chance.
True.
And from the beginning, people was starting to like me. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just stuck with it, and now we're here. You know what I mean? Like I'm starting to open like small opportunities for myself and trying to like keep moving up. You know
no, yeah, that's dope. Especially having a support system. Because being where we are in Philly, you know, a lot of people don't like to support you. You feel me? Unfortunately.
Brotherly love.
Yeah, and there's the opposite. Unfortunately, but that's kind of what we want to take away, or that's kind of what we're implementing here at Philly Fest. We want to give people the opportunity to express themselves. And it's community based. It's for everybody. It's diverse. We want everybody to feel like they're welcome or they're at home. Like they can, you know, make something happen. Any age, like you said, you started at 19. I started producing, you know, beats in my room, in my closet. You feel me? At around that same age. So I know how, you know, hard it is to have a dream and nobody else see it. You feel me? And that's kind of the space we're trying to create. So my last final question. What's one thing you'd like people to take away from Philly Fest, whether it's seeing you or just coming to Philly Fest to attend in general?
One thing I would like people to take away from Philly Fest, like I really don't know how to put into words what I'm feeling, but it's like after like the 4th of July weekend, like I was really like sad, like, and I wasn't even really like involved with any of the things that was going on, but like if you seen, like, so like I think like 28 or like some odd number around there, people got shot just during like the 4th of July weekend. Like it's like I like wrote a whole song about it. It's in my dress. Like it's some like I just can't understand like certain things we as a city like can't even enjoy anymore the way like our parents and grandparents tell us like they used to enjoy them. Like it's like you always gotta live in fear and like getting killed. Like I want like Philly Fest to be like an example of like events that can like bring people together and they don't have to be there in fear. Like why everywhere we go in the summer we gotta live in fear of what's going on. Like your head has to be on a swivel constantly, especially if you in North. Like or like it's, I don't know. It's just I want Philly Fest to be an example of like, you know, we could do stuff without having to worry about somebody dying every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the goal we're trying to achieve here at Philly Fest, man. We definitely want to bring positive energy. Safety is important for us, and hopefully we can create something that'll last forever and we'll lead by example, because that's all we can do is shape something, you know, for the future. So Philly Fest will be there August 23rd. Appreciate you for coming out. You can catch Babyrob and his new album. We're definitely gonna have you sign this.